our next item, our 6.3 item, is 9:10 a.m. Presentation of Proclamation recognizing Kelseyville High School K-Core graduating class of 2023. And we have our K-Core students here. We have, I believe, more than just the graduates. So if all of the students want to come up, we will get to this proclamation. Come right up here. Come on up here. I'm so grateful that you guys came today. I know we had to work a little bit around your graduation schedule. Congratulations to the graduates. I think we need your fearless leaders up here as well. All the way up here. All the way up here. There's plenty of room. Come on up.
Yeah, you can come this way.
Yeah, you can scoot over. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Stand all in front. That'd be perfect.
Spread out. There we go.
The first 5 are seniors. First 5.
These are the seniors. Okay. All right. The Board of Supervisors, County of Lake, State of California, proclamation recognizing Kelseyville High School K-Core graduating class of 2023. Whereas Kelseyville Community Organization for Rescue and Public Service, K-Core, is a 2-year program in which the student is selected based on strict criterion and academic abilities. And whereas the students work directly with the Lake County Sheriff's Department and are on call for 2 years, 24 hours a day. And whereas the members demonstrate an ability to perform with a high degree of excellence and commitment. And whereas the senior members assist the K-Core teacher, Mrs. Holt, with training the junior members. And whereas all members become trained in high-angle rope rescue, map and compass, GPS search techniques, evidence search, and body recovery, and members become a certified first responder. And whereas these outstanding Kelseyville High School students have self-initiative and dedication that is outstanding. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Lake does hereby recognize the Kelseyville High School K-Cores who are guided by their focus on the 3 Ps: prompt, prepared, polite, and strive to achieve academic and personal success for all students, passed and adopted this 27th day of June 2023, and signed by the chair of the board. So I want to pass this off to Mrs. Holt, who can talk a little bit about the program and how long it's been going on and how long you've been part of it.
So I'm Joni Holt. I'm a teacher at Kelseyville High School. Taryn Larson is beside me. She assists me with the program and is also a teacher at Kelseyville High School. So I took over the program in the graduating year of 2005. So it's been 19, 20 years. I don't know, you do the math. I was in K-Core myself and graduated in 1985. Taryn Larson was also in K-Core, graduating in 2000. And so the program was started by Dick Arndt, and the first graduating class, or it started in 76 with a graduating class of 77. And so it's been going on for 40 plus years. So so we, like she said, we're on call 24/7, and they train every day in the classroom, plus they have weekends that we train as well, and then on call 24/7, doesn't matter what holiday or birthday or whatever's going on. So we're available in case there's a need. So we do a lot of community service as well. And so from canned food drives to parade controls and such. So they're a very dedicated group of students to the program and to each other, which makes it extra special. So is that there's a very tight bond that becomes with the group and becomes kind of a lifelong group. I just had a girl that was in K-Core with me that works here at the courthouse that came down and gave me a hug because we were still in touch after all those years. So yeah. It is unique in the nation. I don't know of another program that is affiliated with a high school, with a high school curriculum. They do use youth in other programs, But it's all just, recruiting and training on their own and providing their own gear and that kind of thing. So something that's supported by the high school, an actual high school classroom. And then most of the gear is supplied by Kelseyville High School. And so it's the only high school program that I'm aware of.
Do any of the seniors want to talk about their experiences?
So this is Maddie Madrick, and she was what we call our Squad 1 leader, which is the top leader in K-Corps this last year.
So through K-Corps, we've had a lot of experience as a whole. We've been on a Pillsbury trip, which is where we learned to rappel. It's a weekend trip. My fellow oldies all taught the greenies how to rappel. It goes through a lot of trust. A big thing about K-Corps that we've learned is trusting each other, because we get into a lot of situations where you have to trust who you're working with because it might not be safe. As Squad 1 leader, it was always my top priority to make sure that my team was safe. So not only did I have to look out for the safety of everyone else, but I had to look out for the safety of my team, which became really important to me because something happening to our team would be very devastating. So that's always my top priority as Squad 1.
Come to you next.
My name is Manny Acosta. I'm Squad 4 leader, which is the second highest squad. At first, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I thought we were just going to be out in the wilderness, doing a bunch of stuff. I didn't know that it would become this big in my life. But it was fun, and I'm glad I did it, after all.
My name is Holly Huffler. I was a Squad 3 assistant, and with K-Corps, I grew up around it. My older brother was in it, and so I want to continue that, and now my little sister's going to be in it.
Hi, I'm Jake Burke. I was Squad 2 leader, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, but it was been a really good 2 years, really helped motivate me for all of my stuff. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ari Fossa. I remember when K-Corps came down to the middle school in like 7th or 8th grade, and I was like, I'm going to do that. So I did, and here we are. Does any of the greenies want to speak? Or? How about you? Yeah, here's our new Squad 1.
Hi, I'm Elliot Mayo. I'm the incoming Squad 1 leader. This is a program that my family's been a part of and I've looked up to my whole life, and really, really proud to be a part of this and to help lead and work with my team going into the future and teach a new group these skills that are really useful and incredible to have at our high school and our community.
Thank you. So I didn't really know much about this program before I took this position, but right away, my first month of being in office, I had a family member go missing, and K-Corps was out all night in the rain in February searching for the child. And that was my first experience. And then I realized there was a tradition for the District 5 supervisor to come to the senior awards nights and present a certificate. So it's really been a pleasure to carry on this tradition, and I thank all of you for your service. And as I mentioned earlier, I hope this is the beginning of a lifelong of service. And there's so many different ways that you can serve your community, even if it's not something that you go into professionally. There's always something you can do on the weekends or become a coach or, all of those ways that people have helped you along the way. Those are ways that you can give back later in your life. So I've got a proclamation for each of you to take home today. And the Greenies, I will see you next year at awards night. Thank you. You guys can see this on Facebook later if you want to watch with your parents. Thank you, Arnie. That is a handshake. All right. Thank you. Thank you. should we do it this way?
Yes,
then?
yeah.
Like, should we do it after graduation or before? I think
Well,
this
we got
one
to
now.
senior words tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do both.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then lastly, Sam takes a picture.
Do we have a chance for comment?
Oh, sorry. Yes, comment.
So I just want to make sure that you guys recognize the acknowledgement that the county has for you, not just in your local area of Kelseyville or not just here in this boardroom. I was spending some time with some of our fire districts and our hospital CEOs, as well as others that are involved in healthcare and first responders. And you guys came up as a potential option and opportunity of who we can look at to help us in some of the issues that we have. And so your service is recognized widely across the county, and it's appreciated that you have stepped up and volunteered to be in these positions and the work that you do. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that, and I want to say thank you.
Anyone else from the board?
Yes, I'll expound on that. Thank you for bringing that up, Bruno. And all of you are from Lake County, and that's a special thing. And a lot of times when it comes to whether it be law enforcement or first responders, when it comes to EMTs or working in the North Shore Fire or other fire departments, they struggle with keeping people because they come from different areas, get some good experience, and then they leave. A lot of you are from here, so that love for Lake County is already there. And so just encouraging you to take a look at that, and whether it be wherever in Lake County, we would love to keep you here. We love the enthusiasm. You all are doing something at a young age where you're gaining all sorts of good values and service, and so that's very important. Thank you for that, and I hope you consider some of the needs here in Lake County and stay and be a great part of it, because you've grown in, as a seed, you've grown into good, flourishing, potential people when you get to that level where you know what you want to do. So thanks again.
All right, and
Rachel, over, face this way. You guys from Rachel, over.
is there anyone from the public
You guys done this before?
who would like to speak? Do we have anyone in Zoom?
Am I supposed to?
I forgot to open it up
I
for
feel like I
public
should
comment.
turn to the left.
I'll just stand here.
No.
We're facing it.
Oh, okay. It's like a V.
We're doing public comment.
Okay.
Joan Moss. I've done a lot of things in my life, and I've been a lifeguard and a substitute. And I just wanted to tell you that my best day of substitute teaching was for K-Corps. Kelseyville High School, my son went there, and I showed up at K-Corps, and I felt like a guest instead of a sub. And you know the difference. So I wrote it up for the record B, how wonderful it was to be a substitute for K-Corps because of your, and this was years ago, 5-10 years ago, but I want to tell you that it was wonderful being a guest instead of a sub. Thank you.
Anyone else in the chambers? Anyone in Zoom? Any hand up? You guys check?
I don't have
Okay,
that.
all right, now we're ready, Sam.
Okay, so let's try this. How about if you all open up the proclamations?
There you go.
Just Photoshop the signature in.
Oh, nice. Oh, that looks great. Okay, let me see if I can get a little closer. Maybe the supervisors could stand? Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you, Michael. Great. Is everybody smiling? Yes, you got it. Yay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your summer. I know you're on call, but
Jessica, is it okay if we go?
thank you for coming.
All right, guys, grab your section. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. wait for the people at home.
So how do we want to tackle all these? Do we want to move on to the time, or the untimed and then consent?
Sounds like you have a member of the public for one of them, if you want to.
Yeah.